Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Kate McKenna and the Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
All week long, we've been telling you about that risk for severe weather Thursday. There are some changes to this forecast. One of the most important changes is the fact that that tornado threat is increasing. The risk for tornadoes now up to what I would call a moderate risk. We're talking the possibility not only just for tornadoes, but a couple of those can be on the stronger side. We're talking EF2 or stronger. Now, in addition to that adjustment, we're also starting to see that things are slowing down a little bit. We'll talk more about the timeline in just a second, but we've still got the risk, as expected, for high wind with any of these severe storms that get going, and then heavy rain. About an inch of rain, some locally higher amounts will be possible, highest amounts within the thunderstorms themselves, especially those that are moving over the same location. This is what Decatur looks like right now. You're able to see some blue sky, but it is mostly cloudy. Wind out of the south at 20 miles per hour. We're at 68 degrees. That south wind keeps roaring tonight, at times gusting up to 30 miles per hour. And tomorrow by 6 a.m., it'll be windy enough to need that wind advisory. We've got gusts on the table up to 50 miles per hour, which means that we can have power outages even before the storms get here. Have multiple ways to receive warnings because of that risk. Wave 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network not showing any activity right now, but we do have a good bit of cloud cover already in place across the area. Look at the forecast wind gusts. I keep mentioning this to you because look at this. I mean, almost off the charts here by tomorrow morning. Gusting 43 miles per hour 9 a.m. By 11 o'clock, a 45 mile per hour gust. To say it's going to be windy tomorrow is a little bit of an understatement. And all of that leads to that risk for severe weather. That strong south wind will continue pumping in more humid air, and it's also going to be increasing that amount of rotation in the atmosphere once that cold front gets here. So that clash of wind direction causing the wind shear to increase, again, leading to that risk for severe weather increasing through the afternoon. Rain chances, not so certain about the morning rain chances. That can play a role in the amount of instability we've got during the afternoon, but I'm pretty confident at that afternoon and evening and overnight risk for storms. This is pretty much done, though, before midnight. Here's the risk area. It is focused a little bit farther west. All of North Alabama is included in the risk for severe weather, and we're looking at a 3 out of 5 here on the scale from the Storm Prediction Center. So that would mean an enhanced risk, numerous severe storms in the area shaded in red. It's along and west of I-65. That's also the greatest threat for a strong tornado. The risk does subside a little bit farther toward the east because we expect the instability to be lower as the night goes on once those storms finally do reach northwest Georgia. So here we go. Let's get into it. There's a reminder of what we're tracking here. Most importantly, that risk for a strong tornado being present. We're starting you at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. I say that we're a little unsure about how much shower activity we're going to have early in the day. Some data sources are pulling away from that aspect of the forecast. The drier it is, if we see some sunshine as well, that's going to lead to more energy for these thunderstorms, a more enhanced severe risk during the afternoon. We'll time all of this out for you. So here we go. Watch the timestamp here, 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Now all the way to 2:30. Watch these storms out here in North Mississippi and watch them really ramp up once they move into the shoals. Also notice that we've got a little bit of that hook echo shape here in that simulated radar side of things. That's concerning to me as well, a sign that this data source is keying in on that tornado potential. 5 o'clock, storms not quite to the I-65 corridor. They will be crossing east of I-65 between 6 and 7 o'clock, already moving into Sand Mountain. Cold front brings everything to an end once we get into about 9 o'clock. Aside from a thin line of showers, we're pretty much done with this. So the 7-day forecast shows that although it is quieter by Friday, you guessed it, it's colder. It's a 100% chance for storms tomorrow. Stay with us for more updates as we go throughout the evening regarding that forecast. We'll be right back.